something that I help clients through often is the thought and understanding behind someone who may not be communicating, and maybe, just maybe, this is going to sound absolutely insane, they have a legitimate, understandable reason as to why. And it could even be something that you may go, you know, I'm actually sort of glad that you just allowed me to live my life in peace and continue to grow while you did whatever you needed to do where you were being called to, and now we're here, both in a place where we're feeling much more authentically like ourselves and ready to really give this connection the chance that it deserves. So let's see here what I can see to kind of help this energy out for those of you watching. So the Page of Cups starts us off to talk about being a little bit more playful when it comes to communication with this person when it rolls around, because I can understand where it would be very easy to go right to every reason why they should have contacted you, could have contacted you when they could have, etc., etc. The list is as a mile long as a CVS receipt. But what good is that going to do you to continue to move forward? Yes, closure is very important, although closure does not have to depend upon a plethora of different things that need to be communicated about or felt, etc. Sometimes we just find comfort in releasing the things that may not be as, significant, and allowing ourselves to really put our focus and our time towards the things that are most significant to us, and continuing to move forward with both of those things, the more or less significant and the more heavier significant things, feeling fulfilled and at peace. So I see this communication beginning between you and this person, and honestly, for good luck, depending on this type of communication. So you may think, oh, you sound very playful and very not serious and very just kind of being flirty with me, but not very intentional. And well, my darling, it's got to start somewhere, especially if the person has been having a difficult time or for whatever reason has not been communicating, etc. You have to have a little bit of an open mind and an open heart and give it a chance. Now, if about, several business hours have passed by, or especially business days, they're longer than normal hours and days, then you definitely have to think, okay, maybe this person is starting to become hesitant again and maybe continuing to go back into an old cycle. And that's where you go right back to choosing to focus on you and your growth and continuing to find your own peace and closure with this connection. Let's see what else needs to come out to help prepare you for this communication with this person. Let's see. The Ten of Wands. So more affirmation here to how heavy you may be holding on to certain things from the past in this connection coming through. I see where there may be about two significant things that look like they need to be fully released before you can begin to move forward with this person. And I feel like you know what these things are. I will give you a hint. One of them has something to do with communication. Probably could have guessed that from this entire reading. Anyways,